Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized DNZ, and it's Monday. You know precisely what that means. It's Deal It Up Challenge Day. If you're new to my channel, then obviously this is new to you also, but stay with us. You'll pick it up fairly quickly. It's a very simple little challenge I run every week. I pull from our stacks of prompt cards, and then we make according to those prompts. Simple, easy, bit of fun, kickstart your week with a simple little junk journaling challenge. So these are the stacks of cards I'm working with this week. I've got a total of 5 stacks that I can use, different stacks, and today I thought we would play with these ones. So let's just give these a wee bit of, oops, my stickers are getting caught up on each other. Oh, don't quite know which one's causing the issue. I might have to do a bit of repair work on the little images that are on these cards at some point. So obviously a bit of the glue's lifting somewhere. Okay, that'll do anyway for now. Let's go eeny meeny, nice and teeny, that one. Piece of sheet music. Okay, nice easy one. That one, isn't it? Most people will have sheet music or ability to print off a bit of sheet music. I think that's a fairly common thing available. So let's do a little fancy flippy thing. I feel in the mood to give it a go. I used to be quite good at this, but yeah, it's not something I do a lot of nowadays, so that wasn't particularly wonderful, but never mind, it still worked. Okay, let's go near the top of the deck. We'll go this one. Ooh, wild animals, fun. Fun. That's cool. I might have to pause you while I go grab my my thing, because I don't know that I've got anything handy. Never mind, we will see what I can find around me. Okay, just a quick shuffle of these ones, and let's go here. Ooh, we're making a banner. Now that's going to be interesting, fitting wild animals on a little banner. Well, I did call it a challenge, didn't I? So what is a challenge without something to just, you know, make it a little tricky? I do have this British wildlife book down behind me, so maybe we can get something out of this. Let's have a wee flick through. No, I don't want bugs, not into the creepy crawlies, not the 8-legged variety anyway. So let's get past the insect section. Butterflies, fish. Oh, there's another book in the middle there, that's probably not helping. And then we've got birds. I am sure, here we go, there are more animals than that. So I've got a goat and deer, and we've got a fox and a badger, rabbits, hares, mice. Okay, so this is going to provide our wild animals for me, and just so happens they're a nice small size, so we should be able to fit them on some sort of banner. Okay, now banner, there's different ways of making banners. You can make the ones, you know, like the triangles that go along that. What are they called? Pennants. Pennants is another word, you know, the ones that go across the page, and they don't have to be triangles, but quite often are triangles. Or you could make, what I'm probably going to make is a rectangular one. So I'm going to grab out that bit of cardstock, looks like might be a nice base, and we need something to coordinate with it. So what have I got in my bag of scraps? I'm going to need to just turn that upside down because it wants to close. Not so fast on the pink with the orange. That could be quite nice. I'm going to put the pink back because pink's not pleasing my eye. What else can I find? Got this peachy. Could do it a push, but I'm not sure I'm happy with that either. Oh, what about this? It's a little bit of a map, antique map from a calendar. The calendar is an antique, but the calendar was of antique maps. It could be quite interesting. We've got quite different vibe going on with all those bits of paper, but I think we can make it work. So we've got this vintage, we've got this cool check, or grid, which would go with anything, and then we've kind of got this more florally base here. I'm thinking it's double-sided, but I'm thinking this orange side. I think we can make that work. So I'm going to trim up this bit off the edges that we definitely won't be using. I just want the design itself. Not particularly straight, but that's okay. I'm sure no one's going to get a ruler out and measure it and look and see, oh, that's not completely straight there. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I also need to get that it's not straight at the bottom. It's torn, and I'm going for a cut look as opposed to a torn look for this. That was actually the top. I'm going to just cut it in half, roughly half here. Maybe I'll make two. Why not? Cut that in half as well. And then let's just cut a couple of strips of this. And I'm going to make two. Just because it happened to work out that I've got two of everything, so why not make two? Okay, I need to grab some sheet music, which I've got some scraps of, so that's probably going to be enough, I think. Right, so two piles, and let's have a look at how we might want to arrange them. I do want to cut them. Yeah, so I'm going to cut them into banner bottoms. That sounds funny. Turning it over because it's actually easier to see where I cut on the less busy back. So I've just made a slit up the middle and then cutting to the top of that slit to form your little triangle out the bottom. I'm going to bin those, I think. And do the same here. Do slightly taller V or slit this time. And then this one. Gosh, it's quite hard to see the cut. You can draw it with a pencil as well if you prefer. It's certainly easier to see, but you can just wing it like I am, whichever way suits you. And you might make a different type of banner than what I'm making. Just looking at how I want to arrange them. Actually, that's quite interesting. I like that they go small to the bigger one on top, the longer one, rather than the longer one on top, bottom, and the shorter ones stacking up. Yeah, I like it. I like it this way. I don't know why. Don't know why. I just do. I think that's kind of fun. Okay, so I'm going to glue that down, and I'm just going to grab my tacky glue and whoops, got a bit far over, and then just sliding the glue in under where they overlap. Not entirely perfect, just wipe off the excess, not a problem. And that's not even straight. Do we care? No, we don't care, do we? Right. Probably get enough. Yep. And I am going to ink this, I think. Whoops, I already tore the sheet music. Let's go a little bit gentler, shall we? Treat it with kindness. I don't know why I feel rushed, which is really crazy because there's no reason to rush. I'm filming this on a Sunday afternoon, so it's just really, you know, relaxed. Hubby's gone for a nap. It's been a relaxed day. I don't know why I think I've got to rush this process. Right, so let's just breathe, slow it down, enjoy the process. Are you with me, guys? Take a deep breath, breathe it out, and relax. And just enjoy the process, because there's no right or wrong, there's no one judging your work, there's no style in particular. You just make it however you want and enjoy it, unlike me, who is silly Billy trying to rush the whole thing. Like, come on, just relax, would ya? Just relax. I did set up to film this, and as soon as I had my desk clear and I had the stacks of cards laid out and everything, our youngest came in, little Georgie, meowing, wanting cuddles, and he jumped up, spread all the cards everywhere, and lay down. So I'll show you a little snippet of him lying on the desk. He's so cute. How can you ignore such cuteness? So I will try and remember to add that little video snippet in somewhere along the line. I'm not sure exactly where I'll splice it in, but now I did not do that evenly, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's probably going to go be overlapped anyway. So I want to do a different arrangement to this one. Yep, I like the look of that. And I'm only doing it different just because, you know, I can, I guess. Now I'm just going to guess at where I had that and hope that it's rough enough. There we go. And that one, I'm going to just pop my thumb to where it was. Wipe off the excess where I've got too much glue on there. Okay, just put the lid on my glue. I'm going to have a wee sip of my drink. I've got a cold drink today because it's a beautiful day. It is an absolute stunner of a day. It's very warm, sunny, glorious. It's really, we're still in winter, but it's a beautiful spring day out there. Just, you know, it holds all that promise of goodness of the warmer weather coming, and it's just delightful. So I guess I am a little bit rushed because I would like to enjoy some more of that sunshine and warmth. So we've got the fire going, but it's just ticking over slowly because it's certainly not a cold day. You know, a little bit cooler inside. because the mornings are still winter temperatures, very low. So we need a fire going, but it's not going full bore. Right, so we've got our banner, or in my case 2 banners. So if you want to make more than one, go for it. We've got our piece of sheet music done. So all we need now is our wild animal. So I just want one on each. This could be hard. These are double-sided, so I'm going to have to choose which side I'm going to use. Oh, there's a wee red squirrel. I've got to use him. So I'm going to put a wee squirrel on one side, on one of them. It's going to be perfect size. Now I could use a little mouse. Some voles, hedgehog, or the hedgehog's cute. I think then it goes into mushrooms and plants and stuff. Let's just have a quick flowers. Okay. Got distracted by the writing in the front. Back to business. Seals, wildcat, otters, and then there were some deer and things, weren't there? Goat. Oh, lots of prints and then birds. Okay, so we haven't got a huge selection, but we've certainly got enough to go with. Wood mouse, that's cute. Making a decision, it's quite tough. Maybe we go with a deer. Let's go with a fallow deer here. And I'm going to lose probably a bat. Yep, I've lost. Oh, I could salvage the top one, but I've totally lost the big one. That's okay. I'm more likely to want the cute. Not that I'm against bats at all, but I'd much go for cuter. Cute and furry. Right, let's cut these out as quick as we can. So I hope you've had a lovely weekend, my friends. Our Saturday was quite relaxed. We went out to the shops in the morning and I bought some more alcohol markers, just 2 more. I bought some more nail polish, which I'm wearing today. It's not a brand I've used before and it was really cheap, and I thought I'll just get 1 bottle of it to see what it's like and whether it's going to last, because I don't very often do my nails because they chip so quickly. When I say expensive, my good quality ones that weren't cheap, not like this. This was $2. My ones that I've spent like $6 to $10 on, and we're talking 10, 15 years ago when I spent that. So like, get the same thing these days, you'd pay more like 12 to 20 kind of price range. So those pricier ones, they chip. Like, I can have them on and by the end of the day they're just chipped. So I wanted to just test out this $2 one, because the $1.50 one I was wearing most of this week lasted for, what day did I put it on? Monday. It only really got a bit scabby and chipped yesterday, so Saturday. And I was really impressed for $1.50 that it would last so long. So this one was $2, different brand. I thought I'll just give it a test run. If nothing else, I can use it for art. So far, so good. No chips, but it's been, I guess, coming up for a day that I've been wearing it, and I haven't really done anything super stressful on my fingers. No dishes or housework or anything. But I have to say I'm fairly impressed. For $2. So maybe I'll do my nails a bit more often. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, so went to the shops. All that to say that we went to the shops on Saturday morning. And then in the afternoon, my mum and stepfather came and visited, and mum was very generous with her gift for me this year. She was a bit naughty, but I do appreciate it at the same time. And just really lovely to see them, because I hadn't seen them for a wee while, and yeah, so that was lovely. Lovely to see them, spend some time. And then after they left, it was just more relaxing on Saturday, and then Sunday church, and then just relaxed afternoon, of which part of it is filming this. So yeah, I don't know why I was feeling so rushed at the beginning of this video. I've certainly calmed down a lot now. I'm just kind of, I think fussy cutting for me is quite meditative. You know, I just get in the zone and just flowing with the edges of the design I'm cutting out. So I do apologise if it's not quite so zen-like for you watching me fussy cut. I do appreciate that it may not be. But that's okay. We're just having a chat, aren't we? We're just hanging out, having a relaxed bit of time together. Maybe you're crafting along. That would be cool if you are. I'm just trying not to cut off any of the deer antlers. So I'm taking particular care around these, which I feel is just taking quite a while. Yeah, so just a relaxed time together. So coming up this week's a bit disruptive actually, so I'm going to have to be doing a bit of videoing ahead because I'm out for 2 whole days. Fortunately not back to back, so I'll have a day, 2 days in between where I can do some videoing, but I will have to video ahead for 2 days, so that's fine, that's doable. So I've got a surgeon, follow up with the surgeon on Tuesday, and then on Friday I've got a family lunch to go to, which will be really lovely because it's been a couple of months since I've been. Haven't been able to get there, of course, with, you know, not being weight bearing and things on my foot and recovering from surgery. So it will be nice to get back there and say hi to my extended family. And they'll, of course, want to know all the details, and Mum's kept them updated, but, you know, they'll probably want to talk to me themselves and find out how things are going and how I'm doing. Right, so I'm going to just make them stand out a little bit more. And maybe get in there where those white bits are that I'm not going to bother cutting out. Just tone those down with the ink a little bit. I think I'm just going to bring it down on the page to get around those pointy bits of the antlers. There we go, and we'll do our friend the little squirrel. I wish we had squirrels in New Zealand. I think they are just adorable. So cute. So tell me, are you in a country that has squirrels? Do you like them, or are they a nuisance? Because I don't know much about them in terms of, like, are they cute? Are they actually cute, or do we just think they're cute because we're in a country where we don't have them and they're small and they just look adorable? So what do you think of squirrels if you come from a place that has squirrels? Let me know. I'd be interested to hear what you think of them, what sort of role they play in your location. Are they good, bad, indifferent? Here we go, cute little squirrel. Covering up most of that sheet music, but that's okay. You've still got little bits. And then our wee deer, or a couple of deer here. male and a female of the fallow deer. So we do have deer here. We have farmed deer and we have wild deer. I don't think I've ever seen a deer in the wild though myself, so I haven't gone hunting or anything, but people do. People go hunting and shoot deer. Fill their freezers with venison. Yum, venison. I'm totally a meat eater. Don't want to offend anybody if you're not a meat eater, but I do like a good venison steak or a venison mince or a venison sausage. Okay, so there we go. I have made 2 little banners. I'm just wondering now, do I want to put something at the top? This one possibly not, because I would end up covering over the antlers. But this one I've got room. I'm feeling like I might want to. So let's see what we might like to add. I do have a bit of this string here, which actually might work on this one because it's very narrow. Yes, we can put a bit of string on that one. Glue, looking for my glue. Let's just pop this along here. I thought I was finished. No, we got more goodness to add. More texture. Can't remember what the string was off. It was off. Oh yes, I do. A little pack of papers that I bought. Had some tags attached to it with the string. So, of course, I took the string off and kept it. Yeah, cute. Just a little bit of added texture. Now for this other one, what we could go, we've got some ribbon here. That's quite nice. It's just a plain white, and it is a bit creased in there, so I'm just going to trim that off and throw that out. Cut a piece to size. About there. I'll trim off the excess. It's slightly too long, so that's okay. I'm just using my tacky glue. It'll be quite sufficient for this. Oops. Well, it's definitely going down that way now because I dipped it in the glue. Just try and get it a little bit straightish. Give it a trim. There we go. So we've just added a little bit more texture and interest to them. Move that out of the way. So there we go. My 2 banners that I made for the Deal It Up challenge today. So again, our prompts are banner, wild animal or animals, and a piece of sheet music. So they're quite small writing on there, so I don't know whether you can see them so well. It might be too close, but that's our 3 prompts. And I'll hold these up so you can see them. So we've got this one. Sorry, just trying to get where the camera is. And this cute one with the squirrel. I think it's super cute. Hopefully you could see those okay. I do know there's a bit of glare from the light, but so if you do this challenge, I would love to see what you make. So you can always share them in the Facebook group Visual Vibes, or you can post them on Instagram and use the hashtag DealItUpChallenge. All the links you need are down in the description box, so you can go down there to find those easy enough. Say hi in the comments. Let me know about the squirrels if you are familiar with squirrels. I'd be really curious to know. Otherwise, just say hi. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you will come back and join me for more videos. Hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss any. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.